You ever feel like you are building something amazing, but nobody sees it? Nobody claps, nobody even knows you exist. That's exactly where greatness is born. And today I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. This is my family. Two brothers from Ohio, no audience, no reporters, no cameras, just them. The Wright brothers had been told by everyone that flight was impossible. Scientists, engineers, and the world said it, but they didn't listen. They worked alone in a bike show for years. They crashed 1,000 times, failed over and over again, and nobody was watching. But on that morning, they flew. Not because they were the smartest, not because they had the money, but because they were willing to be alone, willing to be misunderstood, willing to feel in silence. And that's exactly what it takes to build something real. Today, I'm revealing the Wright Brothers secret and giving you serene and negotiable tips to survive and thrive in that long season. And that's exactly what it takes to build something real. Let me show you what I learned. Before I share these 3 tips, I need you to know something. My family, listen, I used to hate being alone. It felt like something was wrong with me, like I was being left behind. But then I realized the alone season is not a rejection, it's a preparation. God isolates you to elevate you. So if you are alone right now, don't waste it. This is where you are being built. This is where you're being built. The Wright brothers had no audience. Elon Musk slept in his office. Nobody saw it. Nobody clapped. But that's where greatness was built. Natalie Dawson says, loneliness is the price of leadership. So if you are alone, you are in good company. Here are your 3 tips, my family. Tip number 1. The crowd will not get it. Stop explaining yourself to people who are not ready to understand. Here is the hardest truth. When you start building something real, your friends will not understand. Your family will not understand. Most people will not get it. And that's okay. The Wright brothers were laughed at. Elon Musk, was called crazy. You know what? But they didn't listen. You are willing to be uncomfortable, willing to be misunderstood. That's not loneliness. That's the leadership. The Wright brothers separate. They stopped explaining. They just built. So just keep it the question in your head, and trust me, it was in mine too. But what if I stop explaining it and people think I'm arrogant or weird, or they think I'm gave up? Here's what I learned. People are gonna think what they wanna think anyway. My family, while you are explaining, you are not building. While you are defending, you are not creating. The Wright brothers didn't stop to explain themselves to every scientist who laughed at them. They just keep building. So let them think whatever they want. Your results will answer every question they ever had. Tip number 2. The alone season builds you. Let the alone season build you instead of break you. Here's what nobody tells you. The alone season is where you become who you need to be. It's where you build self-trust. It's where you build self-trust. It's where you find your voice. It's where you learn to hear God. The Wright brothers, they worked alone in a bike shop. No audience, no applause, just them in their work. 1,000 crashes, 1,000 failures, but they kept going. Here is every crash taught them something. Every failure got them closer to fly. Leila Hormozi built her first business from a place of desperation. Nobody believed in her. Natalie Dawson said that discomfort is where you grow. If you can't be alone, you can't be trusted with success. Alex Hormozi says success is the worst thing to happen to someone who has not earned it. The alone season proves you earned it. Don't waste it. So listen, don't waste the alone season. Let it build you. Maybe this question, now I'm gonna pause here because I know exactly what you are asking yourself, my family. The question that keeps you up at night, it kept me up too. How long does alone season? I have been at this for months, years. When does it end? Here is the truth I had to accept. The alone season ends when you stop needing it to end, my family. When you stop looking for a pause, when you stop needing validation, when you realize the process is the prize. The Wright brothers didn't know when they would fly. They just kept showing up. Stop asking, when will this end? Start asking, what can I become while I'm here? That's when the season changes. Tip 3. You are not alone. You are with God. Yeah, listen. Remember, you are not alone. You are with God. Here's what I learned. When you are alone, you are not really alone. God is there in the silence, in the struggle, in the waiting. He is building something in you. Something only the alone season can build. Confidence, character, clarity. Moses was alone in the desert. Joseph was alone in the prison. David was alone with his sheep. The Wright brothers were alone in that Bible shop, and that's where God made them. The same is true for you. Don't run from that alone season. Run to it. That's where God speaks. That's where you grow. That's where you become. The Wright brothers' secrets, they trusted something bigger than themselves. They have faith when nobody else believed. Elon Musk said, when something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not even your favor. That's faith. That's trusting God when nobody else sees. I know, with right now my family. The question you are scared to even admit. What if I pray and nothing changes? What if I am alone and I feel abandoned? Listen, family. Feeling abandoned doesn't mean you are abandoned. The Wright brothers felt alone. Moses felt alone. Joseph felt alone, but God was there the whole time. Sometimes God doesn't change your situations. He changes you in the situation. The emptiness, that's the space He's filling. Don't mistake silence for absence. Sometimes, God doesn't change your situations. He changes you in the situation. Here is the final piece, my family. If you are really build something, you start to enjoy being alone. Not because you are alone. You start to enjoy being alone. Not because you are lonely, because you are free from people's opinions, free from validation, free to become who God made you to be. The Wright brothers didn't need a pause. They needed the sky. Leila Hormozzi says, I'm not afraid to be the only person in the room who believes in something. You start to love the silence. You love the solitude, love the journey. That's when you know you are changing. The alone season becomes your favorite season, and that's when everything shifts. Everything. Now let me reveal the Wright brothers' secret. My family, they didn't have a backup plan. They didn't have a plan B. If you want to fly, you have to be willing to crash. If you want to win, you have to be willing to lose. If you want to build something real, you have to be willing to be alone. That's the Wright brothers' secret. One more question I know you are asking, my family. The one that's been whispering in the back of your mind this whole time. And I still feel, what if I have no plan B and everything falls apart? Here's the hard truth. I had to learn. You might fail, my family. You might fail. The Wright brothers crashed 1,000 times. But here's the thing. They didn't stay crushed. They learned, tried again. Going on in doesn't mean you will not fail. It means you will not kill. Failure without plan B just means you have to figure out. That is exactly where innovation happens. So stop being scared of failing. Start being scared of never trying. Here's what I want you to do, my family. Recap your 3 tips. Tip 1. Stop explaining yourself. Tip 2. Let that alone season build you. Tip 3. Remember, you are with God. 8. The Wright brothers' secret. No plan B. Go all in now. Stop running from that alone season. Learn into it. Spend time with yourself. Spend time with God. Let Him build you. If you can survive being alone, you can survive anything. And I repeat it. If you can survive being alone, you can survive anything. If this hits home, comment below, fly, and tell me what God is building in you right now. Let's build something great together. I will see you in the next one. Bye.